What's going on, guys? So a few more parts, got all the stainless and miscellaneous, so that's good. It looks like whatever's missing off the car is there. Pressure washer's out. I got a whole bunch of different kind of brushes, some gunk, some degreaser. My plan is to get all this kind of cleaned up. I don't want to destroy the firewall too bad. I'm hoping I just get the dirt off it. I want to paint it. I just want to kind of polish it up, make it look as good as it can, and then open all the doors out, blow all the crap through, because the guy must have cleaned it at some point, so it's actually not too bad in there. But I did see a mouse crawling around. There's junk in there. So vacuuming and pressure washing and all that's what I'll be doing today. These are those wheels. Decent set of Kragers. So yeah, kind of carry on with that. Like I said, I'll get that all done. Paint this all black, just the frame, like the chassis part of it, go under there. Leave all the body color stuff alone. I want to fix this one little snag here. It's obviously been pulled by a tow truck, so heat that up, knock it straight. I have a set of small block Chevy mounts for it, like the standard side saddle mounts and all that. But yeah, so that's all I'll be doing today. Kind of pressure washing, scraping, and maybe a little painting. We'll see how the day goes. Alright, well, it's been better part of an hour non-stop pressure washing, but it actually, shined up nice, came up pretty good. All the kind of, most of the old tar and stuff came off the frame, so that's pretty good. Let that dry. I think I'm gonna, like I said, fix that whammo there. I went through, doors are open, blasting right the whole way through and all that, so I got everything, let this dry overnight. I may vacuum it all up if there's anything left. I got it in the trunk, and it's all kind of decent. So like I said, I pressure washed every square inch, did all the frame and everything. I spent probably 20 minutes cleaning the trailer after because there's so much junk that came out of it. But it actually cleaned up nice on this side for sure. The other side's a little kind of haggard, but we'll see once the front end's on everything. So next I'll do, like I said, I'll got to fix that piece there in the frames that bothers me. Heat that up, fold it over, weld it back up. Hopefully that'll dry. Then I can start. I just want to paint this flat black. Just the frame up to the firewall. Do that, and then start looking at what all the body bolts and all that are broken. But I have to wait till everything dries off because I don't want to lie my back for that. So while that happens, I might start to put together these control arms and stuff. I didn't get my buddy's tool yet, so I might try and just do it myself, but we'll see how it goes. So there we go, a couple of rattle cans of flat black. It's not I guess factory original, but it'll look a heck of a lot better. I'm pretty stoked on it. I'll check this out. I may have some new stickers. Pretty stoked on those. So that's it for me tonight. I'm gonna let this dry. I'll be back at tomorrow, so while I'm doing that, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and we'll be back at tomorrow, and I don't know what we're doing, but it'll be fun. What's going on, guys? So it's the next day. I was just working at the press there. I finished putting in all the new bushings. So I did that to the control arms. I just put the uppers on. I had to weld in those bolts, but they're all pretty much ready to go. The lowers are all there, pressed together. I was just painting the spindles and stuff like that because I got to put those on. These cars are a little different. When you put the springs in, you actually build the entire thing, so upper spindle and lower control arm all together, and you just don't bolt the lower control arm to the cross member. Put the spring in and you kind of suck it up that way. So it's a bit different, but I've done it before, and I think I made a video about it, but I'll do it again. And hopefully I can put that together. Then I just have the old kind of hubs and stuff like that with, I don't even think I'll put the brakes in. Just put it on so you can put the wheels on it, and then kind of go from there. Then I'm hoping I'll be able to jack this thing up a little higher on the trailer. And I'm going to see if I can get some of these body bushings out and go in there, and I might just kind of put the fenders and all that on just so it looks like a car, because I want to see what it's all about. But I'll kind of keep going. Like I said, I just put a coat of paint on this, so I got to let that dry for a few minutes before I get too crazy, and then yeah, hopefully it'll go together easily. Alright guys, so let's kind of show you here. It's all together. Upper control arm, spindle, and lower are all in. I got the spring in. I ended up using the floor jack just to kind of get it lined up. This is the magic tool. It's basically all thread rod with a big chunk of aluminum on the bottom, and it goes up through the shock mount. So as you tighten that, it squeezes, compresses the spring, and then it'll all kind of come up. I have this. I like to just put this in here. It's just a 6-inch 3/8 bolt. Just as it goes up, it'll kind of guide it in. I can put a washer and nut on it, just finger tight. But if anything lets go or whatever, I have that there. I'll have the floor jack under it. I hate working with springs, so a little bit of extra safety never hurt anybody. Before I put it all together, I put in new bump stops on both sides there. So it's pretty much ready to go together. I'll get all tightened up, kind of bring it back, show you how it turned out. So I thought I'd bring it back about halfway through. You can see all the threads to the top there. I managed to get my bolt through just so it's hanging on. So I'll just kind of keep cranking her up and bolt it all together. There we have it, all together. So obviously I got it all where I wanted. I just put one bolt in each there because I actually only have 4. I got to go to the parts store and get a few, but 2 will hold it for now. I can just change them down the road. And so that's all together. Now I can put the shock in if I want. Everything's fine, steering, all that's hooked up. So yeah, pretty fun and exciting there. I just got to do it again on that side, and then hopefully I can put the whole kind of mess together. And I got to maybe lock up the steering somehow so I can at least push it off this trailer maybe the next couple of days. But yeah, lots of progress. So I'll probably hit this up with a quick coat of paint and stuff that I kind of knocked again. It'll be literally good as new. I've been working away in the heat like crazy. It's hot out. I got the deck lid on the fender stand. So the problem is, like, someone at some point started to sand this down on the top and on the back here. So all I did was I just kind of cleaned it up, and I sprayed on some flat clear coat. Because I don't know, I mean, it is what it is. At least this way it won't rust any worse than it is. And then I got the whole front end all together. Unfortunately, like I said, I couldn't get the fastener, so I ended up just putting 3/8 bolts and stuff, but I'll just change those one at a time. Hung the brakes on, and like the, well, I guess there's no brakes in there, but the hubs and all that, so I can put a set of wheels on it. So I'm hoping I'm going to do that. I think I've got a set I can just put on there to make it a roller. I do have those Kraggers, but they take spacers and stuff like that because they're Unilug, and I don't have any of those right now. So put those on, clean some of this stuff up, drop the thing down, have a little dinner, have a little break, cool off, and then I want to hang the front sheet metal on this thing so it looks like a car, you know. Getting it on Thursday night, today's Saturday, and I want it to look like a car in a hurry. So do that. I am putting some trim on. It was missing this door trim and then this top piece here, and so I just kind of hammered those on both sides, but you know, making progress. So I said I'll put the wheels on, drop this thing down, and yeah, maybe start putting some metal on it. Check it out. Sheet metal's on, so it's obviously sitting there. I put a few bolts in just to kind of hold it, but it's on. That's what the front end looks like. It's pretty beat up, so I'll have to wash that tomorrow. Maybe you can clearly see the difference in the paint, so I'll just pressure wash all the turds off this thing. But it's pretty cool. I actually love the way 57s look with no grill or nothing in them, full gasser style, but we'll see. So that's that. And then I wrestled the deck lid on by myself on the trailer. That was a pain. It seems to do its thing, and even works. Check that out. So looks like a car again, which is nice. Seems like everybody wants it to be a 2-door. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of fighting it out. I think I want to leave it a 4-door, at least for the time being. I mean, come on, it looks cool all together like this. All the chrome on it and stuff, so My old man's excited. I think he'll be by tomorrow and he's going to start polishing because that's what he's good at. But yeah, I think that's it for me today and probably for this video. Be back at it tomorrow. Gotta do body mounts, so that's gonna be ugly. So hopefully I'll be able to kind of jack this thing up, be able to get to some of them. Hopefully they're not all broken. Take those off. And then, so today's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday. Then Monday is when the body bushings are supposed to be here. So I'd like to have it all apart, sitting on blocks, and then I can literally get them from the mail and bolt it all together. But check it out, that thing looks wicked. I like it. So subscribe to the channel, tell all your buddies, and yeah, keep telling me make it a two-door.